Barnaby the Rabbit took his job as garden guardian very seriously. He wore a tiny hat, carried a little notebook, and was most proud of his prize, the legendary golden carrot. Every morning, as sunlight twinkled on the magical root, Barnaby would marvel at its shiny glow. In his best detective's voice, Barnaby told himself, "The golden carrot, the finest, shiniest vegetable in the whole garden." He couldn't imagine anything going wrong. Just then, Barnaby trotted off to fetch his watering can. He was never gone for more than a moment. But when he returned, oh no, the carrot was gone. In its place was a freshly dug hole. Barnaby's ears sprang up and he gasped in dramatic slow-motion horror. Who could have taken the golden carrot? He looked closer and spotted a single purple feather near the hole. He didn't know many animals with purple feathers, but he was determined to find out. Close by, a trail of muddy little paw prints led away from the carrot patch, winding toward the garden shed. "Feathers and prints? A quick-footed flyer," Barnaby declared, putting on his detective face. Inside the shed, Barnaby found Squirrel, who was digging furiously and looking a bit nervous. "Squirrel, did you see anyone passing through with a very shiny root?" Barnaby asked. Squirrel shook his head, eyes darting. "Shiny? No, but I saw a flash of light near the big pumpkin patch." Wasting no time, Barnaby bounded to the pumpkin patch. There, next to the largest pumpkin, he spotted an old rusted key. Closer inspection showed a fancy little bee etched on it. How curious, Barnaby thought. Suddenly he noticed the muddy paw prints didn't end here. They turned toward the tallest tree, where an old and forgotten beehive rested. Barnaby scuttled up the tree with purpose. At the bottom of the beehive was a tiny locked hatch. He fit the bee key into the lock and turned it with a satisfying click. The little hatch creaked open, revealing a hidden tunnel. Barnaby crawled through the dark passage and popped into a cramped, secret space. There he found Magpie, wide-eyed and flustered, surrounded by a pile of colorful, shiny things. But none were golden. Barnaby pointed to the feather. "This feather is yours, Magpie. Where is the golden carrot?" Magpie shook her head with a flutter. "I just needed more shine. But I saw someone roll it toward the greenhouse. There's a riddle you need to solve to get in." Barnaby thanked Magpie and raced to the greenhouse at the edge of the garden. The glass door had a curious coded lock. It read, "I weep without eyes, I whisper without a mouth. What am I?" Barnaby tapped his chin. He listened to the breeze and finally whispered, "The wind." He whistled a tune, and to his surprise, the lock clicked open. The greenhouse was warm and steamy, bursting with huge leaves and flowers. In the very center, Barnaby spied the slowest creature in the garden, a little giant tortoise, trying to hide the gleaming golden carrot under a palm leaf. Barnaby almost laughed out loud. "The slowest creature in the garden? How did you do it?"